Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be they thought you wouldn't find out. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, they thought you wouldn't find out, right? They thought that you wouldn't find out their sneaky scheme. They thought that you wouldn't find out their dirty game. And they thought that you wouldn't find out the things that they had up underneath their sleeve. They must thought you was a fool or something, right? Like, I'm not even gassing y'all up. They must thought that you wasn't spiritually connected, okay, and spiritually respected. I need y'all to realize something. For everybody who ever thought that they was gonna pull a whoopsie on you, for everybody who ever thought that they was gonna pull a sookie on you, they gonna be highly mistaken. And matter of fact, y'all, they are actually highly mistaken. And so with that being said, family, we're gonna get into why they thought that they can pull something over your head. The chosen one, the spiritually respected one, the one who have that discernment, and the one who is connected to the Most High. They thought that you would never find out. But see, y'all, when you are consistently praying, okay, when you are, the type of person who have intuition, when you are the type of individual, who believe in the Most High, when you are the type of individual who observe and watch everything but speak less, you're going to be able to find out things a lot quicker than the average individual. And this is what they wasn't banking on. And so with that being said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get directly into the video. But before we do so, as y'all can see, family, we didn't do the scroll today, right? I wanted to go ahead and give y'all some content on the inside. And also I had to take care of some other things for myself. But, we still going to get directly to it, y'all. Also, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Let's go ahead and get directly into it, y'all. So number one, it's gonna be this, family. They were sneaky and down low. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, they were sneaky and down low. All right, what does it mean to be sneaky, y'all? When a person is sneaky, they are sneaking around you, right? They're snooping around you, and they're trying to figure out a way to be, hidden, right? They're trying to figure out a way to walk in this darkness without the light being exposed or the light being shined on them. This is why people are being quiet around you. This is why people are moving a certain way around you. Okay, this is why they can't stand when you ask them certain questions. And the funny thing is, you're not trying to catch them up. You're not trying to, find them at their worst. You're not even trying to find out what they're trying to do. See, it's something about a spiritual person's spirit, right? It's something about a spiritual person's spirit. Whenever you begin to ask people certain things, it's like they just tell on themselves, I ain't doing nothing. Now, why you want to ask me that? Right? I mean, they just start, hollering. Y'all ever heard the sound or the phrase where a person says, a hit dog will holler? This is what they're doing, y'all, because they are moving sneaky and down low. It's almost like whenever you was at your mom's house or your dad's house, or maybe they was all together, and you was trying to sneak out, and you knew you had plans to sneak out and go see that little boy up the street. Yeah, y'all know, nappy head Nick, right? Or you was over there trying to see that little girl up the road, right? Like how I was one time. Well, what happens is, if they're gonna be walking up and down the hallways, I don't know, maybe they wanna watch Family Guy at night, or they're trying to cook them something late, okay? Have a little late midnight snack. Well, what happens is, y'all, you gonna start, telling on yourself almost. You going to bed, soon, right? You gonna start walking up, all times of the night trying to see what they got going on, and they become to get suspicious of that because they know that you're supposed to be asleep. So now it take their attention off of them, and the attention automatically, get reflected back onto you. Why? Because you are now showing that you have something up your sleeve. And this is how they are beginning to maneuver, y'all. right? It's like you wasn't even looking for the BS. You wasn't even looking for the disrespect. You wasn't even looking for whatever they had up under their sleeve. But it's kind of like they just automatically said, hey, I'm hurt. Check me out. I'm doing something. Look and see what I'm about to do. And it's all because of their actions, their gestures, their mannerism, all right, the way that they are responding to your questions. It's like they're bringing unnecessary attention to themselves. They are being very, very suspicious. Makes sense of what I'm saying, y'all? So they thought that you wouldn't find out because they were sneaky and down low. But the bigger problem was that they were actually noticeable while they was acting sneaky and down low. Makes sense, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. But anyway, y'all, moving on to the next one is going to be number 2. You appear to be naive, right? You appear to be naive. Now, a lot of people tend to feel like those who are quiet, those who don't really say much, those who are laid back, right? Those who are even introverted, they feel like those people are dumb to the world, right? They are naive. They don't know nothing. Family, one of the most dangerous individuals in this world is a person who don't necessarily talk like that, right? One of the most dangerous individuals in the world are those who are quiet. If you ask anybody who ever been in prison, they're going to always say the person who is the most quietest, right, are the ones who actually get the most respect, because a person don't know how to gauge them or know how to approach them, right? But the person who is the loudest in the room, hey, listen up, everybody. You know, ain't nothing going to be going on tonight. And then them be the same ones or the main ones getting raped. Okay, you know, I ain't trying to, be on no weird stuff, y'all, but I'm just saying, sometimes the loudest is not the strongest. Sometimes the loudest is the weakest, right? But, you appear to be naive because, you seen their games, you seen their BS, and you didn't really say nothing. Because the thing is, y'all, us chosen ones, we don't want to go into a situation not really knowing, right? And if you think about it, y'all, even when it comes to law enforcement or the feds, as y'all call them, they don't even really go into a situation, without knowing exactly what it is, right? They got to have some type of case, some type of evidence, as y'all haven't noticed with the same thing, with Young Thug's trial. Young Thug has been thugging for a long time. But they finally felt like they had a case, and what they did is they attacked the case and executed, and this is why this man is sitting in the courtroom, every month. So with that being said, family, sticking back to the point, they thought that since you were silent, you was just observing, just watching, not necessarily saying too much. I mean, you even still, this how smart you is, y'all. You still had the same personality. Like, I know it's specifically even for women, it's a bit harder for a woman to hide her emotions, and I can understand that. But see, you just had that type of, day, month, year, right? To where you say, you know what? I'm not going to allow a person to get me out of character, right? I'm not going to allow a person to make me jump out of who I am and throw me off center. I'm not going to do that. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just sit back and I'm going to understand that, you know what? I got 2 ears, 2 eyes, and 1 mouth for a reason. Let me just shut up. Yes, sir. Let me just shut up. And this is your mentality, male or female, right? And so sticking to the point, y'all, you have appeared to be naive to these people. And so they feel like they can run a sookie on you. They feel like they can be sneaky around you. And they feel like they can plot up an evil scheme on you. Are y'all following what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Moving on to the next one, y'all, is going to be number 3. And that is they got comfortable, right? This right here is probably going to be the main one for everybody. They got comfortable. When a person get comfortable, y'all, there's no limit to what they can and, can't do. What they will and what they won't do. It's really no limit. The reason why, y'all, is because they have become comfortable with your schedule. They have become comfortable with your movements. They have become comfortable with the things that they have been doing, right? If you pay attention, y'all, to most people who cheat, it's because they are comfortable. when a person don't cheat, it's because and this is not all, y'all, but I'm saying the person who have intentions to cheat, these people are not going to do it just yet. They got to pay attention to the environment. They got to pay attention to their spouse, their partner. Okay, they got to get comfortable before they start doing things. Now, it's very similar, y'all, to when a person go to when they get a job, right? When the person get a job, what happens? They go in there, suit and tie, right? They go in there trying to be the best of the best, right? I think it was a picture on Facebook where they had, it was like a white guy with glasses on with a button-up tie, and they was like, this is how work was. And then they had posted Snoop Dogg smoking a blunt, talking about this how work going now. But the point is, y'all, is that people, before they get comfortable, they're going to go in on their best behavior, speaking the best way possible, acting the best way possible. Why? I don't want to lose my spot. I'm not comfortable yet. I got to find my way. And so getting back to your spouse, your friend, your marriage, whoever it is, y'all, the person who's being sneaky around you and being down low, they got comfortable, right? So maybe when you was going out, they had somebody else coming in, right? Maybe when you was going to work, somebody else was going to work in your bed, right? Maybe when, you wasn't around, that friend got comfortable with talking to other people about you. They got comfortable. And so with that, and not only that, y'all, but some people would get comfortable with disrespecting you. Some people would get comfortable, with disrespecting you because you have not been saying anything about it. You probably been excusing it. Like, you know what? That's just my friend, man. They ain't nothing but Reggie or Rodney, right? They ain't nobody but Keisha, man. She all good. And they really taking that to heart. Like, yeah, it's like you giving them that in their spirit to disrespect you. And so once again, y'all, they got comfortable. But once you really found out the type of intentions they had, how malicious they were, how evil they were, you begin to step up, step out, and say certain things. But they thought that you would never find out about their manipulative ways. They thought that you would never find out about their cheating. They thought that you would never find out about their lying. They thought that you would never find out about the evil things that they have been plotting up on you. Are y'all following what I'm saying, y'all? So sticking to the point, they thought that you wouldn't find out. But once again, y'all, you are connected and respected. Y'all be sure to drop that down below in the comments, family. Connected and respected, right? But moving on to the next one, y'all, is going to be number 4. And that is, you were busy or out of place. Yes, sir. This right here is going to be another one, y'all. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. You were busy or out of place, right? So when I found out, y'all, in my ex-marriage that there was infidelity going on, it was because I was busy and out of place. What I mean by out of place, y'all, I mean that you were going to work, you were out of town, you were out at the store, whatever the case is. So going back to when we were all kids, we feel like we can get away with certain things more when the adults or the responsible siblings are not around. We feel like we can get away with it. Why? Because it ain't no eyes on us. Like I always say, y'all, it's not about what you do, when everybody is looking. It's about what you do when nobody is looking. Because guess what, y'all? The ultimate person who is looking, or the ultimate being who's looking, is God, the Most High. He's the one that's looking. Okay, so although you didn't get caught by the law, oh yeah, y'all, that same energy gonna come right back to you. Although you didn't get caught on camera, guess what, y'all? God got the biggest eyes. He sit high and look low. So with that being said, they thought that, you wouldn't find out, not realizing that you was connected and respected. But even more importantly, y'all, just because you wasn't around to see it, it doesn't mean that you wouldn't feel it. See, it's like you get a feeling just in your gut. You get a feeling in your heart. You just get that feeling that a person is living foul, right? And so getting back to my situation, y'all, with the infidelity, I realized that something was going on because when I came back, that's where I heard the plotting and I heard the conversations and I heard what was going on. And I realized that, all this stuff was taking place while I was going to work. I was out of place. I wasn't in place. See, it's hard to move around a person when they are right there in your face. It's hard to move around a person when they are right there in your backyard, when they are right there at your doorstep. It's hard, right? Because you are in place. You are in position. Make sense what I'm saying, y'all? So understand that. This is why they thought that you wouldn't find out, because you were busy. You had to go to work to pay your bills. This is why a lot of infidelity, it happens because the husband or wife is at work. Simple as that, right? Things happen when people go out of town. You trying to, go to a family reunion and they over here getting laid. Meanwhile, you over here getting played. Are y'all following what I'm saying, y'all? You were busy or out of place, and this is why they thought that you wouldn't find out, y'all. I know it's a sad reality. I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but this is the God-given truth. I'm going to say it, y'all. This the gospel right here. Number 5 is going to be this family, which is the last one. They studied you. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, they studied you, right? They studied your moves. They studied your steps. Okay, they studied your patterns. They studied your responses. They studied your reactions. They studied what you watch. They studied what you do, what you don't do. They studied everything about you. Right? So with that being said, this is why certain people feel like he ain't gonna never find out, girl, because I know everything about him. I know what he do. I know where he go to work at. Girl, he gonna call me at this time. See, look, this him calling me right now. Yeah, she feel like she studied you, bro. Right? Sis, he feel like he have studied you. Why? Because you was always transparent. You always kept it real. You was always, 100 with them, right? When you getting off work, this is literally you getting off of work, right? When you coming back from the family reunion, this is you literally coming back from the family reunion, right? It ain't nothing else in between. It's all authentic and real. It is all authentic and real. And so instead of them taking this like, you know what, man, I got a real woman in my life. I got a real man in my life. You know what they did? They studied you and used that assessment for evil. Yeah, y'all, they studied you and used that assessment for evil. Okay? And this is why they thought that you wouldn't find out. Because they feel like they studied you. It's no difference, y'all. When I was playing football, what we would have to do, we got to study film. Hey, study number 5. Number 5, he gonna run that thing. Hey, make sure you study the quarterback. Make sure you study, the linebacker. These are their plays, right? And so with that being said, when you study somebody, it gives you more confidence to move on that person. It gives you a lot more confidence to make certain decisions around that person. When you study a person, it just gives you the confidence, right, to be able to do whatever you're going to do. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? So, listen, y'all, they thought that you wouldn't find out, all right? But you did. And if you're watching this video, y'all, this is confirmation. But let's go ahead and do this recap, y'all, and then we'll conclude this video. So the first reason, y'all, why they thought that you wouldn't find out is they were sneaky and down low. But it does not matter, y'all. When you have that intuition, when you have God's discernment, it does not matter. You're going to always feel it, right? Number 2, you appear to be naive, but just because you're silent, right, you're quiet, you don't speak as much, does not mean that you don't hear everything nor see everything. They thought that you were naive, and that's how they played themselves. Number 3, they got comfortable. They got comfortable, right? So when the person get comfortable, family, this gives them that confidence, and this makes them feel like they can continue doing what they've been doing, right? This is comfortability, y'all, is a poison. Comfortability is a poison. Whether you're comfortable staying in your hometown, so guess what? You never move. Whether you are comfortable cheating on your husband or your wife, so guess what? You never switch up your routine, or you just keep doing the same thing until you get caught. Whatever the case is, but comfortability is poison and can be poison, I would say. Number 4, y'all, you were busy and out of place. You were busy, y'all, and out of place. And therefore, they thought that they had the time to be able to do whatever they wanted to do. You wasn't there. Out of sight, out of mind, right? And number 5, y'all, they studied you, okay? They studied you just like a test. They studied you just like a study guide. They studied you. And that caused them, to feel like, hey, they ain't gonna find out. I know everything about them. I know what time they get off. I know what time they go to school. I know what time they do this. I know what time they go to the gym. Whatever the case is, she eat lunch around about 10, 15 a.m. Yeah, y'all, they got you studied down to a science. All right. But with that being said, y'all, this is going to conclude the video. They thought that you wouldn't find out. Y'all already know how we do. If you would like to purchase any one of my Yes Sir t-shirts, book a one-on-one session with me, enroll into my social influence course, or purchase any one of my books, you can do so by clicking the link down below in the comments or inside my description. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace. What's good, family? It's your boy Reno. Check this out, y'all. I just dropped my social influence course, okay? Where I show you how to build up your social media platform as well as become a self-published author. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you want to leverage your expertise, okay, you got to publish your book. But not only that, if you want to get popping and build your community, you got to build up your social media platform. And so I put that all in one course, okay? And so all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, all right? And drop in the comments social influence if you want to build up your social influence. Click that link in the bio and we're going to get you popping. Keep a rich mentality.